I started to book online through lastminute.com to go from Manchester to Valencia. This was a holiday that we are booking for 5 nights for 4 of us. And I followed everything online, going through the flights, going through the hotel, car hire, everything, luggage, how much luggage you have, and so on. And then eventually say, okay, you're happy with all this. Yes, go ahead and press and so on. And I assumed that I got my ticket and everything was fine. Then a few minutes later, or maybe an hour later, when I checked my email for a feedback or to see what I have received from lastminute.com, I noticed that the first thing that it says, get ready for Valencia, which I thought that's great. Then when I go further down, then I see that my flight is from Manchester to Corvera, which is somewhere that I've never intended to go or had nothing to do with it. So I just queried that as to what is going on. We're going to Valencia, and the hotel is in Valencia and everything else. I didn't even know where Corvera was, and I had to look it up. And in fact, it's 2.5 hours away from Valencia by car. So I don't understand why they've made such a mistake. So when I complained, they said, oh, no, this is your mistake. And then there's no way that could have been my mistake, because why would I want to go somewhere that I've never even heard of? And they said, oh, well, somebody will get in touch with you within the next 24 hours. And then somebody came back and I told the same story. Oh, well, give us more time. We'll come back again to you in 36 hours. Nothing happened. Then I tried to go on the chat line because there's no one else to talk to. So all had to be through chats. And I must have spoken to at least 3 or 4 people. And they've all told me the same thing. Oh, yes, everything should be fine. Somebody will be in touch. No problem and all this. And eventually, after 3 days of trying, because this was on Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday, and then on Monday, I was really getting worried because we were getting close to our flight, which is on the 26th of September. I got back again on the same chat line, and I said, this is the situation. I'm still waiting to hear. And they said, oh, well, actually, no, we can't do anything about it. So, well, what what do I do now? So we are stuck, really. On one hand, I'm responsible for 3 other people whom they've all relied on me, having done all the booking and so on. On the other hand, I don't know what to do. I definitely don't want to go to Corvera. But if the worst, is to happen, is that we have to fly there and then probably hire a car from there. It's just inconvenient. It's heartbreaking. It's frustrating. And there's nobody there to talk to. And with respect, the type of people that are at the chat line, you don't know who you're talking to. Everyone comes with a different name, and everyone tells you a different thing. Oh, yes, somebody will get back to you, and nothing happens. So that's, in a nutshell, the problem I have had. And, really, I've lost faith in this because, these 3 other people rely on me having done all the work. And now I've got to go to them and say, look, we're going to a different place. Now we're going to Corvera Airport, which is something else. I can't remember the name. It's a different airport. But when I checked it, it's 2 hours, 50 minutes, 250 kilometers away from Valencia. And we are meeting people in Valencia and all this, and they're expecting us. We don't want to go there. It's just ridiculous, but they refuse to accept responsibility. I don't know what I've done. That is everything. I went according to the book. Everything that was asked, I filled in every slot, and eventually came up with something that is wrong. And they're not sorry about it. They're not saying anything. It's just, oh yeah, they blame it on me that But how could they blame it on me where I don't even know where Corvera is? And I've never entered that anywhere. And for some reason, I try to say it must be the system that somehow got that wrong, but they wouldn't take responsibility for it. All I'm asking, this is when I get in touch with them. They say, "What is it you want? You want compensation? Do you want it?" No, I just want to go to the place that I originally booked. We are all set. We are all got our holidays from the 26th, 21st to 26th, and definitely we want to go there. I mean, refunding the money I paid is not going to do me any good because we're committed to go there. Now, if the worst comes to worst, as I said, we might have to now fly to this Corvera thing, and then from there, 2.5 hours of drive, which is most inconvenient and upsetting.